And let's just make sure you guys can all see me.
Yeah.
Yep, that should be good. Excellent. Head to toe, everybody. Perfect. Awesome. Well, welcome. Happy Thursday. How exciting. It's a beautiful day out there. So we're going to have some really fun exercise today to celebrate the sunshine. Hopefully you're all getting some sunshine. All right, all you'll need today is a weight, whether you want to use a dumbbell, soup can, water bottle, whatever you have available to you. And then you'll also want access to a stretchy band. So something that you can pull on if you don't have a stretchy band. You can use just body weight, or you can use something like a rolled up dish towel so that you can at least pull against it for some resistance. And then just some safety reminders before we get started. Make sure you have a nice clear space to exercise in, nothing to step on or trip over. Sturdy chairs, no rolling chairs. Sturdy footwear, bare feet. And then make sure you understand that you are here to go at your own pace. Make it challenging, but doable, but you're in control. All right, let's get into a couple breathing exercises to get started. We're going to focus on more of a chest breath to start. We're going to raise the shoulders as we breathe in and breathing out through pursed lips. Then we're going to do 3 more. We're going to breathe in, raise the shoulders, and breathe out. Breathe in, raise the shoulders, and out. And last one, breathe in and out. Excellent. Now we're going to focus more on that belly breath where we're breathing down. It's a more full breath. And let's do that while we pull our hands apart. So palms facing up to the ceiling, and we're breathing in as we pull the hands apart. Breathing out through pursed lips. Breathe in, pull the hands apart. And out. Breathe in, fill up the belly. And breathe out. 2 more. Breathe in. And out. And last one here. Breathe in. And out through pursed lips. Excellent. Okay, now I'm going to ask you to have your hands here, just at your shoulder. And if you can, if you feel comfortable going overhead, we're going to breathe in and press one hand up, and then breathe out to bring it back down. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, press that arm up, and out as we bring the arm back down. Breathe in and press up. Breathe out, bring it down. Breathe in, press up. Breathe out and down. 2 more. Breathe in, press the hand up. Breathe out through pursed lips. And last one. Breathe in and out. And relax the shoulders or arms. Very good, everybody. Okay, now what we're going to do is we have our feet underneath us. We're going to lift and lower the heels. So lift and lower the heels. These are our seated calf raises. Lift and down, lift and down. Good. And with our arms, we're going to just reach across to one shoulder like we're giving ourselves a pat on the back and down. So we're alternating sides. We're going to reach behind to touch and back down. Reach behind to touch and back down. Reach and down. Reach and down. We're still lifting and lowering the heels. Good. Keep up some steady breathing. Thank you for joining us. Always great to have you all join. All right. Excellent. Relax your arms. Now we're going to lift and lower our toes like we're tapping our foot to some music. So we lift up and down, up and down. And our arms this time is I'd like you to try your best. We're going to try to reach behind us. If you can't quite get behind you, any shoulder or neck pain, you can aim just to get the hands on your sides, but see if you can go behind, and then we wrap in front. So going behind and wrap in front. And we're still lifting and lowering our toes this time. Good. Reach behind you and then reach across. Reach behind you, then reach across. Reach behind and reach across. Reach behind, reach across. Reach behind, reach across. Reach behind, reach across, and rest. You can shake out those arms. Brilliant. All right, let's start getting those arms swinging one at a time. Aim to have your thumbs pointing up. You can even give me a big thumbs up and hold it. And that's just going to affect how our shoulder swings. We're going to go through a couple different movements there. So thumb up to start. And then if you want to increase the challenge, you can also start stepping a foot out in front of you, one at a time. Or you can keep your feet still and focus on just your arms. So as I said, we're going to change the range of motion a couple times here. So our thumbs are pointed up. I now want you to turn your thumbs towards each other and swing the arms. Good. Again, you can keep stepping one foot in front of you at a time if you'd like. And we're still focused on maintaining that breathing pattern. So we're still breathing in steadily and breathing out through pursed lips. Excellent. All right, we're going to turn our thumbs outwards, palms facing up as we swing. Might feel a little more limited with the range of motion. That's normal, so don't force anything. Listen to your body. Keep breathing out through pursed lips. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to have our arms out in front of us, and we're going to pull them back. Think about trying to squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then we're going to push them back out. So we're going to pull our arms back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and push your hands out in front. Pull, push, pull, push, pull, push, pull, push. Let's time that to our breathing. Pull, breathe in, push, breathe out. Pull, breathe in, push, breathe out. Pull, breathe in, push, breathe out. 2 more. Pull, breathe in, push, breathe out. And last one, pull, breathe in, push, breathe out. And relax. Good. All right. We're going to work on our legs a little bit more. So we're going to open up one hip. You want to feel a little bit of a stretch through the inside of the leg, maybe in the hip, and bring it back in, and then we switch sides. So pull open one leg and bring it back. Pull open one leg and pull it back. So one leg opens up at a time. Good. Pull one open at a time. Great work, everybody. Remember, we're still maintaining that breathing pattern as best we can. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, you can straighten a leg out in front of you. And you're either going to slide your other foot in and back out, or you can prop it up onto your shin, similar to our stretch that we do at the end of class. And from here, can you slide it up, slide it down? So again, you have those two options, either foot on the shin, slide it up and down, or you can slide it just on the ground next to your leg. Good. Do a couple more seconds, regardless of which way you're choosing. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Good. Again, it can be beside it, or you can prop it up, but we're sliding that leg up. Nice and slow and controlled. Great work, everybody. Steady breathing. And 3, 2, 1, rest. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so we should be feeling warm, a little bit warmer. We're going to start easing into some of our cardio intervals. So again, our goal is to move for a minute, and we want to increase our intensity a little bit for that 1 minute. So a little bit more than what we've done already. You're still in control. You got your own pace. 1 minute of work, 30 seconds of rest. The first thing we'll do is we're just going to reach one arm across. So working just the arm. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you want to make it more challenging, you can march. You can march in place as you reach the arms, but that's up to you. Good. Our only goal is to start getting our heart rate up. Start breathing a little bit harder. And try to keep moving for that full minute. You're already halfway. Excellent. So some of you will be moving just one arm at a time. Some of you will be stepping your feet as we reach. You do what's best for you. 15 seconds. Reach that arm across. Reach. Reach. There we go. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. So 30 seconds to rest. You're welcome to get into that recovery position. Thinking about breathing out through pursed lips as best you can. Our second movement, don't feel like you have to do it now. I just want to show you before we start. We're just going to now step one foot out to the side, but we're looking to step a little bit more quickly than what we've done before. So we're going to start stepping side to side in 3, 2, 1, and go. If you are choosing to stand, I would encourage you to kind of step side to side. There we go, which you're welcome to do while seated as well. But oftentimes seated, it's easiest just to step one foot out at a time. Very good. Remember, if you are choosing to stand, please have balance support within grabbing distance. Excellent. Just in case you need it. We're halfway there. Guys are doing great. If you want to add the challenge, you can pump your arms along with your legs. That'll increase the intensity, but make it challenging but doable for you. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Again, you can go into that recovery position. Think about breathing out through pursed lips. And then just a reminder too, guys, if you have any noise on your end, just please make sure you are on mute. That would be super helpful so that we're not getting lots of background noise. Our next one, team, is we're going to lift a leg to touch across. So we're lifting to touch across our body in 3, 2, 1, and go. Lift and touch across. Good. So everybody's lifting and touching across. Maintain your breathing. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. Excellent. Lift and touch across. Lift the knee, touch across. You guys are halfway there. You're doing great. Woohoo! Almost there, everybody. Doing fantastic. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Okay, remember you do have that recovery position. Focus on breathing out through pursed lips. That was 3 cardio exercises so far. Well done, everybody. All right, our next one is coming up. We're going to reach an arm forward and a foot forward at the same time in 3, 2, 1. Step and reach. There we go. Again, focus on that breathing pattern. That's it. Reach out in front of you. If you are choosing to stand, you may find it more intense if you march or touch a foot behind you just to help with your balance rather than stepping forward. But reach that arm out in front. Reach the arm out in front. Three, not 3, 30 more seconds. There we go. Great work, everybody. 10 seconds to go. And 5, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Good. Making sure you're breathing out through pursed lips. Good work, team. Anne, are you okay if I put you on mute?
What does that? Am I not allowed to talk?
You are allowed to talk, yeah. So if you have questions, unmute yourself and ask them. That would be great. I'm just hearing a lot of like phones ringing and stuff going on in the back.
No, it's not me. I turned off my TV.
Oh, okay, perfect. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you've got questions, you feel free to ask them. That would be wonderful.
I will have questions later on.
Oh, brilliant. There we go there, miss. Awesome. Okay, team, we've got just 2 more rounds of cardio. So our next one here is our feet are inside that box and we step out, out, and back in. We step out, out, and back in. You can pump your arms to make it more challenging, and we're starting in 3, 2, 1, and go. Good. Out, out, in. Out, out, in. Remember, the higher you raise your knees, the harder it is. Awesome work, everybody. So keep up your breathing pattern. Well done. You guys are halfway already. Super great. Out, out, in. Well done. Breathing out through that straw. You're in charge of your intensity. Make it challenging but doable. You have 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. Good. Get into that recovery breathing. Remember, you can get right over on top of your thighs in that nice recovery position. It's going to take some of the pressure off your diaphragm and help you breathe a little more easily. Awesome. All right, and we've got our final cardio interval for today. Woohoo! And all we're going to do is we're going to swim. So I'd like you reaching the arm forward, a little bit of rotation through the shoulders. Be cautious if you have osteoporosis in your spine. That's where you'll just want to keep your spine still and move just the arms. Ready and go. We are swimming. Good. One arm at a time. Now you guys all know I'm from the Okanagan, so we're going to swim across Okanagan Lake right now. Woohoo! Might be here all day. There we go, team. Fantastic job. Really reach forward and grab that invisible water and pull yourself through it. Excellent. You've got 10 seconds left. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Well done. Okay, it can be helpful to have a sip of water here. We're going to take a minute, catch our breath, really recover, and then we're going to switch to some strength exercises. Awesome. Great work, everybody. Everyone's feeling good? Or no? Maybe in the middle? There we go. I see a lot of thumbs up, which is great. Fantastic. All right, we should be catching our breath at this point. Just a couple reminders on that. If we feel dizzy or lightheaded or like we cannot catch our breath at all, those are all signs to just stop what you're doing and rest. Sit and rest. Okay, but it's okay to be breathing a little bit harder. It's okay to be feeling a little bit tired. All right. So for our strength exercises, the first one that we're going to do is we're going to get our feet and knees out wide. So that's our sumo stance. And we're going to come up. So remember, you can do a seated sit to stand where you just push your feet into the ground and hold, and then you will relax. Or you can increase the intensity, push through your feet to come up part way, hold, 2, 3, and down. So we've got those two options there. You can stay seated or you can partially stand. We're going to do 10 of those together. Ready and go. So we go up, we're in that hover, and then down. Awesome. We push through our feet. We come up slightly if you're choosing to. We hold and then down. Remember, breathing steadily. Maybe we breathe out as we push through our feet. Whether you come up out of the chair or not, your choice. And down. Good. Again, we push through the feet. Come up slightly. And down. Remember, if this sumo position doesn't feel right for your body, you can always go to more of a traditional stance. And push. Good. And hold. And down. We got 4 more, team. 4 more. Push through your feet. And down. And 3. Push. And down. And 2. Push through your feet. And down. Excellent. And we got 1 more. Push through your feet. We're holding and breathing and down. Woo. Bring those legs back in. Fantastic. Our second exercise, we're going to need our stretchy band. And once again, if you don't have a stretchy band, you're welcome to just use body weight, or you can grab something like a dish towel to pull against so you create some resistance. All right. So with that, you can either have your band in front of you or have it overhead. So if this overhead position does not feel good for your body, then have your arms just in front. The movement is going to be the same. We're going to pull the band apart as we exhale, and then bring our hands back towards each other. We're breathing out, pull the band, and then relax the band as we breathe in. Breathe out and pull the band apart. Breathe in to bring the band closer together. Pull, breathe out. Inhale to reset. Exhale, pull. And back in. Exhale, pull. Inhale, back in. 3 more. Exhale and pull. And back in. 2 more. Exhale, pull. Inhale, back in. And exhale, pull. Inhale, back in. Relax your arms. Awesome, everybody. Really well done. So we've done 2 strength exercises so far. 2 more to go. You can put the band to the side. This time you're going to need your weight. Excellent. All right, so with our weight, whatever you're choosing to use, we're going to have the weight down by our side, and we're going to do 1 at a time. And all we're going to do is we're going to curl the weight up towards our shoulder, and to add to the challenge, you have the option of lifting your opposite knee. And then we go down with control. So you're either lifting just the weight, or as an optional challenge, you can also raise your knee and down. Good. We're doing 10. Lift. 2. And down. Lift. Remember, you can exhale as you lift. And down. Exhale as you lift. And down. Exhale as you lift. And down. Brilliant. 4 more. Lift as you exhale. And down. Exhale to lift. And down. 2 more. Lifting up. And down. And last one. Lift. and down. Awesome. We're going to change hands. The movement is the same. We curl to lift and down. Curl. You have the option of lifting your opposite knee for an extra challenge. Lift. Remember to breathe out and down. Breathing out to lift and down. Breathe out to lift. Good. We are halfway, everybody. Breathe out to lift and down. Breathe out to lift and down. 3 more. Breathe out to lift and down. 2 more. Breathe out to lift and down. And breathe out to lift and down. Awesome. Fantastic, everybody. Really, really well done. Now, the last thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you 2 options, a seated option and a standing option. This is without any equipment. The seated option, so you're going to have your legs out in front of you, and you're going to push one foot down to lift the other up. And then we're going to slowly alternate. Push one foot down to lift the other up. If your lower back is cranky today, the straightened out legs might not feel good, so you might want to just pull them in slightly. Okay, so the seated option, push one foot down to lift the other up, and then we alternate. Now, if you are choosing to stand, I do have a standing alternative for you today, specifically. And that is holding on to your balance support. You are going to bend forward slightly and lift your leg up into the air behind you. And then you come up. Okay, so the standing option, you bend forward slightly. Notice, do not round the back. We just bend a little bit. Stick your bum out. Lift a leg out behind you and back. Bend forward slightly, lift the leg behind you and back. And everyone can start what they are choosing to do. Good. Excellent. Good. So you're either pushing your foot in the ground to lift a leg, or you hinge forward. Good. Remember to be extra careful if you're standing and have osteoporosis in your spine. We just really want to make sure we stay tall through our backs rather than rounding. Good. And 3, 2, and 1. And rest. All right, so that was a different one than what we've done before. So we're going to rest before we repeat. If you have questions about those 4 exercises, now is a great time to ask. I did notice we had a comment in the chat. So here's a chance to read it. Yes. Okay, good. So just a good reminder for everyone to be exercising within and listening to their own body, because each of you has different things going on. Even though this is a pulmonary class, you do have different things going on that you have to be aware of. So being careful and listening to your body is very, very important. Okay, was there any questions about those 4 exercises specifically?
Yes, Jill. You know the exercise where we're pulling our leg back? Is that, oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so when you pull the leg back, standing up, pulling the leg back, that's good for the glutes and the lower back, like
yes.
the SI joint.
Yes, you got to be, that one can make a lower back a little cranky unless you keep your back up tall.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so that's, yeah, really great reminder while you're all resting. Just that reminder of I kind of stick my bum out and then I lift my leg behind me. Okay, that can help strengthen it if you're strong enough to be in this position. Yeah, but you're correct. It works on the glute, the bum muscles, and the back of the leg. You betcha. Great question. Okay, dream team. So what we're going to do now is repeat. Woohoo! There's not as much enthusiasm from the other side of the screen, but that's okay. That's what I'm here for. So we're going to do our hovers. So remember, I'm encouraging you to try the sumo stance, but if that doesn't feel right for your body, just have a regular standard stance instead. We have our seated sit to stand, which is your bum stays in the seat, and you just push your feet into the ground hard. You're in control, but you'll feel those muscles tense up. And then if you feel comfortable with the challenge, you push through the feet to hover and then come back down. Okay, our goal is to do 10. Ready, push your feet into the ground. That's 1. Push your feet into the ground. Good. And that's 2. Push your feet into the ground. 3. Push your feet into the ground. 4. Push your feet into the ground. 5. Push your feet into the ground. 6. Well done, everybody. Push your feet into the ground. 7. Push your feet into the ground. 8. Push your feet into the ground. 9. And push your feet into the ground. That's 10. Awesome. Fantastic, everybody. Woohoo. All right, now we need our stretchy band. Okay, dream team, with the stretchy band, you can have your hands out in front of you if you do not feel comfortable going overhead, or we've got the arms up. I'm going to ask you to exhale as we pull the band apart with control. Then we inhale to bring it back up with control. So I don't want any slingshots happening. All right, breathing out to pull. And inhale to reset. Breathe out to pull. Inhale to reset. Breathe out to pull. Inhale to reset. Breathe out to pull. Inhale, reset. Breathe out to pull. Inhale to reset. Breathe out. And in. Breathe out. And in. Breathe out. And in. Breathe out. And in. And one more. Breathe out. And in. Relax those arms. Awesome. All right, you can put the band to the side. We need your weight. Whether you're using body weight, a dumbbell, water bottle, soup can, whatever you've got. So remember, our task here is we're going to curl that weight up and back down. And if you want an optional challenge, you can also lift your opposite knee up at the same time and back down. Ready? We are lifting up with control and down nice and slow. Up with control, down nice and slow. Good. Up with control, down with control. It's helpful to breathe out as we come up and down, slow, and up and down. 3 more. up and down. 2 more, up and down. And exhale, up and down. Awesome. Switching hands. Same movement. Ready? We're exhaling as we curl up and down. Exhale to curl up, down nice and slow. Curl as we exhale and down. We're bending that elbow, pull that weight up towards the shoulder and down. And curl and down. Curl down. Curl down. 3 more. Curl down. Curl down. And 1 more. Curl and down. Awesome work, everybody. Brilliant. You can put the weight to the side. Our final exercise in that series was the seated version, pushing down one leg to lift the other up, and then alternate. So push one foot down to lift the other up. If you've got a cranky back, you can pull your feet in a little bit to shorten that lever. Good. You can also, if you feel comfortable standing, you can try the standing alternative, where you've got the hands on your chair. We bend forward slightly and we lift one leg up at a time. Good. So aim for that locked straight leg and back. Good. Well done, everybody. Excellent. So remember, just stick the bum out if you're standing, chest stays up tall, and we press that leg back and up. And 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Yay! All right. Have a seat. That was awesome, team. Fantastic job. Very good. Okay, it's not time to stretch quite yet, but the good news is we're not going to repeat those. Yes. Phew. All right. So a couple of you have been talking in the last couple of weeks about knee pain, various knee conditions. So I'm just going to use this as a quick time to remind you of a couple things to work on your own, one of which is leg out in front of you. And we practice tightening that quad muscle, so contract it and relax. So you can practice squeezing it tight, so make sure that muscle hardens up, it contracts, and then we relax. And so even just practicing that can help build strength and muscle in that leg. You just have to do it enough that it feels tired of doing it. And once it gets tired, you do 3 more. Okay, so that's how we can help build up some strength there. And you can do it on the other leg as well, where we squeeze and then relax, squeeze, and then relax. Okay, brilliant. So that's just a reminder about some knee pain. That can really help there. The other thing to remind ourselves about knee pain is with the stretchy band, we're going to wrap our legs around. I know a lot of you are used to this movement. It's because it's so good. Call this a seated clamshell. So once we wrap the band around our legs, and if you don't have a band, you can just have your hands on either side of the outsides of your legs. And we're just going to practice crushing a walnut between our bum cheeks. That's tightening those glutes. We tighten those glutes and then pull the knees apart. And then we relax. So you squeeze your glutes, pull the knees apart, and then relax. Squeeze your glutes, pull the knees apart, and relax. Good. Couple more. Squeeze your glutes, pull the knees apart, and relax. What do you think? We should do 5 minutes of this? No? Okay. 10 reps then. Squeeze and pull apart. Good. Remember, it's helpful to breathe out as we pull. And squeeze those glutes hard. It's going to help build some strength in those hip muscles, which can help support knee pain. It can help support your balance. Lots of important things with those glutes. And 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. Relax. Unwrap your legs. And you can put the band to the side. Awesome. Good work, everybody. Really, really fantastic there. Okay, our final exercise that we will do today. We're just sitting at the edge of our seat. We're sitting up nice and tall. And one of 2 things that you can do. The more challenging one is just leaning back just to where you feel some tension in your core. And then you can pull yourself back up. Now, I remember 1 or 2 of you thought that was too challenging with a hernia. So what you can do instead is just practice pushing a foot down to lift the other up, and you'll get a little bit of core engagement there, but not enough, hopefully, to affect that hernia. So again, if you're worried about your abdominal area, you can push 1 foot up, push 1 foot down to lift the other up. And if you can strengthen your core, we just rock back just to where you feel tension here, and then pull yourself back up. Good. We rock back just to where you feel tension and pull ourselves back up. Good. Couple more. We rock back, hold, and pull ourselves back up. Rock back, hold, pull yourselves back up, and rock back, hold, pull yourselves back up. 3 more. 3, and up. 2, and up. 1 more. And up. Whew. And relax. Relax, relax. Awesome. Great job, team. Really, really great. It is time to stretch. I know the favorite part of some of you. Remember, stretch time is the perfect time to ask questions. So if you do have questions, please feel free to ask. And just try to hear me say change, and we'll either change sides or change stretches. Okay, so the first one we'll do is we'll just bring the arm across the body. And if you have any questions, go ahead and ask. And we're getting back into our breathing pattern. And change. Pull the arm across your body. Great work, everybody. Get into that slower, steady breathing. And relax that arm there. We're going to lift up our elbow. And some of you like to wrap your arm here. Some of you like to push. Whatever works best for you. And change arms. You guys did really great today. Well done. How did you find the exercises? Pretty good. Awesome. Okay, change, relax the arm, pull your arms back. We're going to take a slow breath in and out through pursed lips. One more, breathe in, out through pursed lips. Relax your arms, stretch your leg out in front of you. So we're going to lean forward to reach towards our toes. I just encourage you to stay up tall. So we bend through the hips, not our lower back. Again, we keep up that steady breathing.
Jill, will it hurt a person that when we're doing our quads, I put extra weight on my feet to lift up? You know, the quad, when you're lifting your legs up?
Like when you're, for this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. No.
Oh,
No,
okay.
you can either hold weight just above the kneecap, or if you have an ankle weight, you can put an ankle weight on as well.
Okay, that's what I have, yeah. And so I just use some of my wife's lightweight that fit over my foot.
You betcha. Yep,
Okay, thank you.
it's like using the leg extension machine at the gym. If you've ever done that or at physio. The other thing you could do is put the band around. So then you're pulling up against the band.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's a great question. We're just going to change arms. So same leg, but now gently reach across your body. Other arm pushes back. That's a great question. Good job listening to your body. It sounds like you're challenging yourself. That's fun. Slow, steady breathing. And change legs. Other leg out in front. Gently reach down. Good work, everybody. And now gently reach across your body. Keep the chest up. And relax. Okay, you can either bring your leg up onto your shin or pull it all the way up to your thigh, whatever feels best for you. We're going to hold this stretch. I do notice a couple comments have popped up in the chat, so I'll just quickly check if there's any questions. So just hold this stretch there. Remember to keep up your slower, steady breathing. Oh yeah, no worries. Maureen had to leave, which is all good. Awesome. Someone had a question about yawning. Yawning can just be, we can change legs, by the way, so just change legs. So yawning during exercise, that can be a sign that you're, yawning is sometimes a reflex to take in more oxygen. So either you're just a little low, you got to get right into your breathing pattern. The other thing too, especially when we start working on the breathing pattern stuff, that can sometimes just get you in a more relaxed state. which is good. So that slower, deeper breathing can bring our kind of help relax our central nervous system and actually make us feel tired if we're in an elevated state a lot of the time. So that can be quite normal. What that would tell me, if it was from more of the breathing exercises, that's something you want to practice more often so that you're allowing more frequently your central nervous system to relax rather than being heightened and activated all the time. Okay, relax this leg. You can drop the leg back behind you or turn sideways in your seat. But yeah, some yawning during exercise can be a common thing. If you have a home oximeter, that little fingertip reader, that'd be a good signal just to check your oxygen. Make sure it's at in a good spot. Okay, and that would I'd use that to encourage you to keep maintaining those deeper, bigger breaths. And we're going to switch legs. So again, you can drop it back behind you or turn sideways in your seat. Some of you enjoy raising your arm for a slightly deeper stretch. You are welcome to do that. If this position does not feel right for you, you can just gently cross your feet to help you pull a leg under your body to get a little bit of a stretch at the top of your leg. So that can sometimes feel better for you if you're not able to get here. All right, and relax there, team. Okay, we're gonna just finish off with 3 rounds of box breathing. Actually, we'll do 4 rounds. So it's 4, 4, 4. 4 rounds of box breathing. That's where we inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then hold that empty state for 4 seconds. I'm gonna be moving my hand to help us keep track of where we are. You don't have to, you're welcome to. All right, we're breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, relax. Awesome. Well, team, thank you so much for joining me today. Just a reminder, treat these exercises like a medical appointment. You're showing up to exercises for your own health and well-being, so be dedicated with it as best you can. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you all on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Bye, thanks, Jill.
Thank you, Dream Team. Great to see you, Murray. Bye, Catherine. Bye, Michael. Bye, Deb. Bye, Lynn. Bye, Dawn. Bye, Karen.
Bye,
Bye,
Jill.
Phyllis. Bye, Naomi. Bye,
Bye,
Kathy.
thank you.
Bye, Yolanda. Bye, Velsina. Bye, Phyllis. Question here, Miss Anne. What can you help me understand, Anne, what you mean by repeat? Like these classes will go until June, I think June, something like June 14th. And then we take a break from live classes for the summer. But the BC Lung has their YouTube channel where from the last 3 years have all of the exercise classes recorded.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello.
I was just wondering if in September or whenever the classes start again, can we rejoin again, or is it not?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh, no, because I find I need the motivation I have to be in a group to be
Yeah.
motivated. And if I go to YouTube, I slack off.
Fair enough. And that's very common. So don't feel bad about that. It's a good job recognizing that you need the group.
I do need the group, and I have been unable because of the pain to continue, but hopefully after I have the operation, I will be able to continue. I will be probably not able to after the end of May, but to continue. But I do find it helpful to be with a group.
Yeah, that's awesome. I hear you. I find groups to be more helpful too.
Yeah, I'm alone, and I don't get motivated unless I'm with somebody. So
Oh yeah, it's hard.
I appreciate that, Jill. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
problem. But going into surgery, you gotta find some way to be really dedicated with your rehab.
Yes, and also I'm really appreciative of the fact that before I've been really a couch potato with the pain, and I find that this is going to help strengthen my leg so that I can have the operation and not be totally out of shape for that.
That's right.
So
Yep.
I'm really glad to reconnect.
Oh, good. Well, we're
Yeah.
glad to have you, Anne. We're glad to have you.
Thank you for that.
So we'll take it one step at a time there, miss.
Well, I'm very cautious about what I do, and yes, thank you, Jill. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem. You have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yes, you
Okay,
have
everybody else too. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye,
Yes.
guys.
Bye.
Take care.